What's up, everybody? It's your boy Khalil here, and this is going to be for the little surfing portion of my newsletter. But today, I'm looking across, Ramadan easy iftar meals, and we see a bunch of different examples here using the fire search to do that. Quick iftar meals, buffet specials, and things of that nature. So basically, iftar is more like a family style meal that you have when you break your fast during Ramadan, and so the family meals, big meals, things like that. Now, the types of food that traditional for iftar is like biryani, samosas, pakoras, like things that you would probably get when you go to maybe the Indian restaurant and stuff like that. Those are what the feasts usually look like for iftar. But a lot of things are popping up from that healthier side. I've seen a no fried iftar. Let me see, one of those healthy no fry iftar, right? Which honestly, I love that, but the fried stuff's so good, especially during Ramadan. And then I went into, let me see what else. I think I did another search with just easy iftar meals. I took the Ramadan out of it. But there's just more of the same types of trends that popped up. Traditional iftar dishes, quick iftar snacks. And these are the areas where I feel like, brands could take an advantage of learning about what these more traditional foods are, family style, desired flavors are, and make it just super easy. Because honestly, when you look across the world, everyone's not celebrating iftar the same way, right? In my household, my wife's not Muslim. I break my fast with whatever she cooked for the night. You know what I mean? But I'm sure she would buy a kit if there was like a biryani, samosa type of thing or something like that. So just kind of looking into some of those traditional dishes and thinking of ways that you can activate on. That looks really good, the stuffed eggplants. But, just understanding the culture here, right? And the slow culture behind iftar to understand the routines and the rituals that are being embedded in people at this time of the year. And then I did one for Lent as well. So let me come down to Lent, because typical Lent is like, oh, no meat on Fridays, or just fish fries and things like that. But it's more than that, right? It's understanding that during Lent, Catholics are saying no a lot, right? They're saying no, and they're denying those things and those things that they agree to withstand for that time period. So again, just kind of thinking about ways where that ritual is starting to happen, but again, people will still need to eat. Families will still need to kind of have, those meals and things like that together. So is it just adding fish sandwiches to your menu, or could there be more there? Could there be more considerations around, hey, this is a perfect opportunity to promote like fish fries and things like that for at home, right? Or baked fish, right? And those type of things. So again, the fire search is there to help us kind of see those things, but I just think that this is very timely in thinking about the current climate that we're in, where, war just started. It's during the holy month. Lent is running and coinciding with Ramadan at the moment. And it's just like, it's so much there that's beneath the surface if you want to, dig into it. But if you want to take the easy way out, yeah, just slap some fish menus on your, in your repertoire of food items, or, just kind of be lazy with it and just provide more of the same, or understand that this is an opportunity to really get ingrained into these rituals for these families, to where your brand now is being, mentioned or showing up for these long periods of time too, right? And 30 days of doing something over and over, 40 days of doing something over and over, these things build up. These things build up rituals and good habits. So if your brand ends up being, the brand of choice for that meal, guess what? Now you just kind of had someone ingrain that into their ritual, into their habits, right? So again, just a quick, search through the fire search. And, if anyone's interested in testing this out for themselves, please reach out to me directly. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next newsletter. Peace.